John wants to know, AMA, is that like MAGA? No, John, it's not. It is not. AMA means ask me anything. That's what AMA means. It means ask me anything. It has nothing to do with MAGA. Yeah, they all use capital letters. John, if you're kidding, that's funny. If you're not kidding, it's still funny, just in a different way. If you're not, like, every time you see, you're like, is that? Check out this DIY website. Whoa, 3 capital letters. That must be Trump. Hey, FYI, Trump. What? And I get it. AMA has similar letters. I get it. There's a little more in common there. But AMA means ask me anything. It does not mean America made great. I wonder if anyone would say that. I wonder. I mean, I know there's still Trump fans out there because the CPAC thing happened, which, holy shit, how creepy was that thing? But, CPAC happened and people were excited to see them. And they had that like golden shrine to Trump or whatever. Wow, what a country we live in. Or I live in. I mean, not all of you live in the United States, but man, what a doozy. But anyway, you think there's anyone, even if you are a fan of Trump, how could you look around and be like, we did it? We did. Look at this. Huh? Nailed it. This is awesome. We crushed it. You're welcome. We did it. Go us. USA. Like, who would do that? Who would look around and how could you not? Like, to me, it's just painfully obvious. You look, like, just think about this past weekend where on one side you see CPAC, which was just a creepy, cultish, extremist gathering where they have these just fringe lunatic ideas that benefit nobody except for the 1% of the 1%. And they spend the rest of the time brainwashing everybody else into going against their own self-interest. And they usually do that through religious zealotry and through dogma and through just basic propaganda. And then you look over to the other side and you see the absolute absurdity of the DNC. And you see Andrew Cuomo apologizing for what was probably just taken out of context. Do you guys read his apology? Does anyone believe him? I don't believe him. Just for the record, don't believe him. He's like, I joke around. I joke around and I guess sometimes, it's taken a certain way and I need to be. Apparently you told a woman that you're open to different relationships. You're sexually open and you're lonely. Who? Okay, Andrew. Whatever you say. But anyway, I don't see how you can't just take a look at that. You look at CPAC, you look at the DNC. How does anyone not come to the painfully obvious conclusion that American politics is absolute trash? It is just trash. That's all it is. It's trash. This is whenever somebody says, I'm a proud Republican or I'm a proud Democrat, all I hear is, I think trash is dope. I like trash. Shove the trash right in my mouth. And then I'll inhale so it goes up to my brain. I'll snort the frickin' trash. I love trash. That's what it sounds like to me. Trash. It's dope. Don't knock it till you tried it. Trash. Because it's complete and utter trash. And whenever you see people trying to justify our absurd system, where it's like, oh, well, we were going to have this except for this one person that actually doesn't really have power, but kind of does. And it's just their job to weigh in and say if we're following the law or not. We're just going to follow them, even though we don't have to, because the vice president can do something to override this. But they're just not going to because they don't actually feel like it. Whenever you look at this system and you hear people try to justify this system to you, they're trying to justify trash. They're trying really hard to justify trash. That's why whenever somebody refers to me as a political pundit, it really bothers me because I'm like, I don't think I try to justify trash ever. I really try not to. I'll give my opinion on things, but I really try not to justify trash. Yeah. So that's what it sounds like to me. How'd we get on Andrew Cuomo? So, yeah, anyway, John, yeah, AMA just means ask me anything. I like your question, though. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and